security, your guys on the pump, the CEO, Mr. Odosha Kanu. The rest of you, we say good morning and welcome to Daybreak Gompa. This very beautiful Thursday morning is bright and early. It's bright and early. So those are two different words with two different meanings. Sometimes we aren't careful, you feel that they are the same. But good morning, Zalogogwe. Good morning to you, my dear friend and brother from Kwekbua. Good morning. Good morning, Emmanuel. It's good to be here. This very beautiful.
Zalo from Kwekbua?
Oh, yeah, Zalo. Please engage the mark. Zalo is from Kwekbua District number 8, Nimba. So ever since you don't know Zalo.
Even district number 8, I don't know what fish he has to be frying in our oil here.
Which oil?
Our district 1 oil.
Oh, brother, man. My man said, "Didn't tell that district is how long the Melvin live in that place?"
No man.
Yeah.
But I'm saying good morning to you. Is Gbaylia Party.
Today is Bala Market today.
The independent bachelor. Good morning to you. You don't get plenty names.
Yeah, he said he's the I don't know what some adjective you can use to describe his volunteerism. He's a VT, one of the volunteer teachers.
Yeah,
I don't know. You say what the ODS or what, longest.
But Gbaylia Party, good morning. I know you soon tested to you.
Yes, and good morning to you, Dr. Charlie Kimpesa.
Yeah,
and Dr. Ito Yetokpona at the Ganta Methodist Hospital. I didn't zoom away. Good morning, Global Methodist or United Methodist.
It's been a while we have not greeted him, the independent Methodist. I like to safely refer to him as independent.
My woman ain't independent. I don't yell to say that. Or he's a United Methodist.
Yeah, but you know it's sign, and so for me, I don't know it's sign because I've been following.
So I'm breaking the news to you today.
I've been following the hall and pool. Yeah, I'm not seeing standing on it.
He has been telling me the way the global guys can behave. The word you use, I don't want to use it, but he said that's the reason why he's not part of them.
But he's in sympathy with them.
Yeah, he said, but the way they're approaching the issue.
Empathy, not sympathy, but he's in empathy with them. Okay, so good morning to the management and the entire workforce of this institution, headed by our manager, Mr. Prince Fofo, the board of directors chaired by Reverend John Bayuga, Reverend Hugh Thompson Yomi, Mr. Felicia Fambole, and the rest of our board members, Mr. Amos Mombly. Good morning to our partner, Lone Star Saye MTN family, Mr. Charles Batu, and the rest of the team. Who's the head of the Lone Star Saye?
Newman. It's a Harbour Newman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's the branch manager of Lone Star Saye MTN.
Okay.
Mr.
Yuman, good morning to you, the branch manager of Lone Star Saye MTN head office here in Ganta, Prince Zawulu, and the rest of you, the security.
Yeah, Abraham Toma.
Abraham Toma, and the rest of you working with Lone Star Saye MTN. Our technician, Mr. Wilson Dennis.
Yeah, very nice.
He has been very, very cooperative.
Very supportive. He doesn't look at the other guys who are there. Yeah, the other guys used to tell me annoyed.
Mr. Wilson Dennis, good morning to you and your family. Our judiciary workers at the Gompa Magistrate Court, good morning to you, Mr. Owens P. Freeman, the law student. I want to be careful with my words. And good morning to our dear mother. And good morning to the Joint Security ACP Lami Mende.
And Pastor Benedict Momo Morris, good morning, Pastor sir. Long time we have not greeted you.
Pastor Benedict, good morning. Reverend Eliezer Zayglay, good morning. Let me greet you before I forget.
And our boat chair is in Sierra Leone. He's in Freetown, Sierra Leone.
I followed a boat from him last evening.
Reverend John Bayoga.
Like,
he and his madam.
Is it an old picture or recent?
No, I think a recent picture.
Yeah.
He was.
So the woman is on a missionary trip.
Yeah, so he and his madam are there. Yes.
Yeah, he's doing well and with the church. But good morning, good morning to our marketeers, our circlists, our Yana boys, the money exchangers.
Especially the Ganta General Market to women.
The women still raising concern.
I know what you are going through, Emmanuel.
The women still raising concern.
Those market women, many of them, they are the ones who feed their homes. They are the ones who send their kids to school. Many of them bought children by some men, and they just dashed those children on them, and they walked away. So when those market women are explaining their problems, I know what they are going through. And that is the reason why we're telling our leaders to take actions that will bring remedies to the situation that they are going through. Yes.
I actually forgot a day or two ago when I went to the market to get something. They engaged me with the same issue, and I promised them that I was
Yeah, they
going
were
down
here.
today.
They were here the last time. The superintendent and the secretary were here.
Oh,
The
okay.
leadership of the market. But there is something happening there, I don't know. That market falls under the Liberia Marketing Association. But there is nothing that the Liberia Marketing Association gives to the market. All they do is to sit in Monrovia with an office in Nimba in Senequale, send according to the superintendent, Ma Josephine Zawulo, they will send them uh, 300,000 tickets every month. Every month, they will send a ticket. And then 45% of the ticket is for the leadership here. And then the 55% goes to the head office in Monrovia. For what? To the extent that the market leadership here has to pay security, they have to pay their staff, they have to clean the market every day. And so I asked them, but what extra support does the leadership of the marketing association give? They said nothing to do. By this time, the market here should have their own little pickup, dump truck, little mini dump truck
Of course.
that they should be cleaning the market. But it is the city corporation, the Ganta City Corporation, that cleans that place every Saturday. So imagine how the market can be dirty from Monday to Saturday before the Gompa City Corporation can give them their car to do one time cleaning within a whole week. So I asked them, but why is it you people don't have their little dump truck with all the money collected? It's about 55% of the money can go to Monrovia. So this is wrong. This is wrong. Our children elder you'll be here by 7:30. So that is it. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know, but I know we will speak about it. Let me complete my greeting. And good morning to our listeners in the Republic of Guinea, our listeners in Bon County, in Yatana, in Gamu, at the Jawea border, officers Moses Tupa. Good morning to you and your team there at the Jawea border. Good morning to our listeners in the Yamen region. Leslie Spanish Ariduonye, the Spanish man is in Blue Lewi. Good morning to you and the rest of you. Our listeners in the Yamin area. Those of you following us on the social media, let me say good morning to you in a special way. Thanks for joining us this morning and every morning. We appreciate you. You guys are doing extremely well. To go 2 hours plus meetings every morning from Monday to Friday is a huge expensive on you. And we're so grateful to all of you for the sacrifices you made along with us here. And good morning to the religious community, the Muslim community, the Reverend Atogbo Way, our dear Reverend Mother Deborah Cole Way, the entire Trumpet Baptist Central Church family members, Mr. Steady Joe Bankado Babu, Madam Abigail Banambas, good morning to you. And my dear people of Electorate District number 4, Mr. Peter T. P. Sr., Mr. Washington Blaisdell, my old man Sam Larry, and I will be the Camouflon, good morning to you, and the rest of you from District number 4, my people there in Baivongi and the administrator of the Bayvonwe Clinic, Mr. Ato Gepu II. Good morning. The ORC Prince Pawon. Good morning to you and the rest of you, our listeners, wherever you are, our young people. Good morning to you. And it's great to be here this morning. I hope Koruko is doing wonderful.
Koroko is doing pretty well.
The elder Ebenezer Tukwa, good morning. I know you are following.
Yeah, so good morning to all of you.
Ma'am Vicky Cooper, good morning.
Yeah.
Father Bowman Koibia and Mr. Sulu, Anthony Sulu, good morning.
Thank you so much. And Mr. Aaron Boko and his dear wife. The portrait the people have email when you reach there. You will not even know that you are in Liberia. Yeah, so they gave our chicken yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have not received mine.
Yeah, yours is at the house. They gave her 2 chickens.
I always say safe keeping.
No, it's safe for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Koluko, Bavwe,
Koluko is doing pretty well. Yeah, so thank you so much for joining us this morning. For those of you who are just joining us, what do we have on our plate? Very shortly, we'll be speaking with Dr. Peter Wiato. Dr. Wiato is the proprietor of the Zayglay Medical Center. The owner used millions of dollars to build that health facility in that part of Nimba County that is catering to the health needs of our people. But there are a lot of challenges that he's still going through when it comes to taking care of that facility. And so it should go on a government. That is the discussion that is ongoing now. But yesterday, we spoke with Honorable Koto Kwagru of District Number 5, Nimba County, who has been advocating for that health facility to be captured on a government budget. And also, he said at one time in 2017, the government allocated 150,000 US dollars to that health facility, but only 18,000 of the money was received. So then the question was, where did the remaining one go? $132,000. He said it was a deep discussion. And then we said, but they did have some Koga because Koga was there as lawmaker for 13 years. And he was a very strong. And Koto, good morning. Welcome to the show. Koto is following. So where did the money go? And why is it that the hospital, after being captured one time in a year in 2017, later the hospital was cut off? Why? He also says it's a deep discussion. He can say on the radio. But graciously, the owner of the facility has agreed to provide all the necessary information to us this morning. Dr. Wiato will join us on the phone line very, very shortly. The chiefs and elders of Nimba County will appear here by 7:30 to talk about the attitude of Prophet Key. According to them, he is disgracing the county. He is spoiling the name of Nimba County. And so they will be here to erect the necessary checkpoint for him. Mr. Victor Gbeisay, who is the Deputy Managing Director for Administration and Forestry, is currently in Nairobi, Kenya, representing the FDA at an international conference taking place in Nairobi in the eastern part of Africa. But he is also raising a concern about violation in the East Nimba Nature Reserve. And so we'll be speaking with Victor from Nairobi, Kenya this morning. This is what we have for you on our plate. My dear friend and brother Roland Zayglay, you are there in Ghana, Winton, and all the citizens of Winton, I say your morning. This is what we have for you this morning. We'll take 2 commercials and then we'll be back. But, you mean, what is trending? Just in summary.
Well, nothing much, but we hope that as Prophet Key will be appearing today before the full bench.
Yeah, I remember I appeared today before the full
Yeah,
bench.
so the thing is, I don't want to join the gun because the chief and elders will be here this morning to speak about the attitude of Prophet Key. I think this is not a real good thing for us as a county.
Yeah.
Nimba County has always been, seen by Liberians and other outside as a great county.
Yeah.
We have great men and women who defended the image of this county in time past. That was on diplomatic level. What Jackson Fair do, Thomas Quinkwa, and the rest of Prince Johnson and all those people, DK Wunsedi, those men, they defended Nimba County.
Joseph
Joseph
Seguanu, the
Seguanu,
first Liberian historian
they
writer,
defended
writer.
Nimba County on the basis of protecting and boosting the image of Nimba to the outside world. And that's why today, when you call their names anywhere, people still recognize them as great Nimbaians, even though they are in their graves. But that does not
Eugene Kido.
Eugene. So yes,
On the campus of the University of Liberia, Eugene
yeah,
Kido.
there are great men and women who have come from this county, and even as we speak, there are great men and women from this county who still defending the image of this county. But it's quite unfortunate to have somebody like Prophet Key among them that is proceeding wrongly, and this is also an embarrassment to them because being among their friends and people bringing about discussion on Prophet Key and taking into consideration his involvement, and this is a complete embarrassment not only to them, to all of us as Nimbains. And we hope that this behavior, human being can change. Everyone is subject to change. So we hope that he will learn from this. He's a good person, I know, in thought, but we hope that he will learn from this so that he can become a good role model for many young people as they admire him.
Thank you so much. And so we'll take 3 commercials. When we come back, we'll be speaking with Dr. Peter Wiato, who will be providing information about the Zoge Medical Center. Why is it that the medical center was deleted from government budget line? They phrased 150,000 US dollars allocated to the hospital, Wari said that it was only 18,000 was received. And according to Mr. B. Mark Bliwon, the county administration provided 50,000 two times. Where did that money go? Did the hospital receive it? All those questions will be coming up shortly after this commercial break.
There are civil rights and human rights in democracy. There should be no big and choose, for we are equal in the eyes of the Lord. So there should be equal rights and justice for everyone. For all we need to do for stability is respect the law. We need to speak our leaders about our communities. It is for development and progress for a brighter future. There are civil rights, my people, and there are human rights. There are rights for the children too, and there are rights for the youth. There are rights for the women.
Okay, I see them on 7:30. I send you a message.
For everyone has the right to life.
This message is from the European Union's Civil Society Empowerment for Human Rights and Democracy project. This EU project is implemented by Plan International in collaboration with CJPS and INCHR.
Good news for Liberia. Liberians are about to enjoy plenty good things. Yeah.
Good things? But where are the good things coming from?
Aslamita Liberia is ready polo to move into the phase 2 expansion.
So what did that one mean for me and you?
It means plenty job for Liberians, more contracts for Liberian businesses, and more money for the Liberian government to support education, health, and many more. And in this phase 2, Aslamita will pay about 200 million American money to the government of Liberia.
What?
And that's not all.
Yeah?
On the job side, over 7,000 new jobs will come for us who don't have jobs. With this expansion, community development money will go up. They will also make the port of Buchanan and the railway bigger too.
Jobs for railways.
ArcelorMittal is investing in Liberia's future.
Message from ArcelorMittal Liberia.
For life, Zoe. For life, Zoe. For life, Zoe.
Are you looking for that lifetime training skills that put food on your table and empower you forever? I know the answer is yes. The For Life Zoe Vocational Training Institute is now in Ganta, Nimba County to empower you with a lifetime skills that you will live by forever. At For Life Zoe Vocational Training Institute Ganta branch, we train you for the real world in the following areas: heavy duty or truck driving, standard gear driving, excavator and wheel loader operation, plumbing, electricity, biodigester engineering, air condition and refrigerator maintenance and repair, place trade plus many more. Training lasts for 3 months but very intensive, and 6 months for those who are beginners or cannot drive light duty. Forms are available now for just $200 Liberian at Radio Kagima, Voice of Gompa, and For Life Ganta main campus at the Methodist compound, opposite the Methodist Gymnasium across the football field. For better inquiry, you can call us at 0777 167 172, 0777 549 606, or better still 0886 304 320. For Life Zoe Vocational Training Institute, we refuse to be limited.
Welcome back to Daybreak Gompa on VOG 106.5. Welcome back here, man.
Yeah, thank you, really. And I'm say good morning to those of you who are just joining us. The Lord Mayor of Gompa say, Mr. Mayor Height, good morning to you and your team, and the rest of you, both on the social media and on radio. Good morning. And our online radio link is www.stream.africa.com/radio/VOG. So if you follow that link, you will be able to monitor our presentation anywhere you are. So the Reverend John Bayuga, good morning. Ganta is
Yeah.
great this morning. Mr. Victor W. Gbeisay, good morning.
Okay.
Thanks for following us as well.
Thank you
All
so
of you.
much. And so we now have Dr. Peter G. Wiato on the phone line. I guess he is in Monrovia. Dad, good morning, sir.
Good morning, it's Peter Wiato.
Oh, sorry. It's good to have you on the line. Are you in Monrovia or you are in Buyao?
I'm in Monrovia currently.
Okay.
On my way to Buyao a few hours from now.
Okay, that's great. Thank you for joining us on Daybreak Gompa on VOG. So I'm here with my colleague Emmanuel S. Wole. I'm really going back. Thank you so much for joining us on the show this morning.
Thank you, really, and thank you to all of you who are doing a great job like that in Liberia, especially in our country.
Okay, and so are you the proprietor of the Zayglay Medical Center?
Yes, I am the proprietor of Zayglay Medical Center. I'm the CEO, founder, and the president of Zayglay Medical Center.
Just in a few minutes, you want to tell us what was the vision that brought this medical center into reality?
Yeah, the vision, actually, I left this country, during the crisis when I was a refugee in the United States. But after the war, when the war ended, there were a lot of people that were dying within our district. And it was very bad. There was no nearby clinic. The only nearby hospital was Ganta United Methodist. And people were dying from minor illnesses. So my wife, Madam Betty Wheeler, and I thought that we could do something to help the people back then. And before that, when that happened, we contacted the county health team, and at that time it was headed by Paul Yancey. He himself went and did the assessment. He carried the team that did the assessment, and they felt that there was a need. His signature is on the document today. So we decided to put the hospital there to intervene. There were a lot of maternal mortality, and so many people were dying from minor illnesses. So we decided to build a hospital to be able to give it back to the government. And the arrangement was well done. We did everything and got all documentation to that. And when we did it, later, 2009, on the 1 and gave other people because at Tofodolo, they intervened in allotment in the amount of 30,000 United States were allotted. Even though the process, we received that money within 1 year period, giving away to give it. And then later on, Madam Ellen Johnson Sally came in. And before then, there were a lot of political things we were doing. One of the things already that nobody's supposed to politicize is health care. And the woman came just for time. That's what I'm trying to summarize. She came and said Zayglay Medical Center Award to receive $400,000 a year annual. So later on, the money changed. That received 150,000. And the 150,000, unfortunately, we were able to receive 18,000 in total. Thereafter, I heard on radio and also on document at the time that the Methodist usually give money to the county, and the county had it in the budget line that 50,000 United States would be given to Zayglay. They did it twice, and I ran after that. But each time when I come in, I can't get ahead until I have to go to the ministry. When I was going back and forth, I had other issues too in the state. I had to go and work hard to come and take care of the healthcare worker. So I was not able to receive that money. But in the Bible scholar say, I think it's in Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1, say there's time for everything, time for everything. The time has come. The time has come in the sense that when after all of these things, when the recorder were elected, he was also my son, and I came down to her. I even called the gentleman. I was on the back. I said, the people of Zoe have to survive. When I have 30,000 United States in purchase drugs, really. At the end of the day, end of the month, I can't realize that month.
Wow.
So that was very low. And people are coming as we speak.
Meaning that you are operating at a loss.
At a loss, 2 hours.
Wow.
And because of humanitarian saving. So people come to Monrovia and sell on land. Or having 60 acres of land in Monrovia where I have the school. I sold nearly all. What I've done now is less than 15 acres. Just for people also get to survive. This is the same thing I did with Gbaylia. Seeing people dying, there's no way. So now, looking at the other situation now, the leadership in Nimba, and talking about the superintendent and that lady, and myself are not that before, but her movement is completely different. They say Ecclesiastes, you know the word. The Ecclesiastes, if you check the Bible, if you check the definition, it means somebody just condition Hebrew word, the person that has range, that will be beating. So I felt that this, I would say the body line is there. I'm appealing to the leadership of Nimba, that of Monrovia, the caucus, and also to come in so that Zoe will survive. Because without it, I think people will be dying because I don't have the means to keep moving like this. This is my appeal. I'm only appealing to the people to come to our aid. Nobody can politicize healthcare and education. And moreover, there is no more politics time. We have to come in because the politics is to make sure our people survive. But I don't know where it is from, and we can't get the money. So since we have another leadership, and we have our caucus leadership, everybody down to our lawmakers. Even Koga, I think he tried his best, but he was not moving favorably. So I'm calling upon both senators, including our leadership. That's why I say the caucus. And I'm asking the superintendent to come in, say the budget line is there already, and so there, let's get this money and keep things rolling.
Okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Wiato, firstly for establishing that facility in that part of Nimba that is catering to the healthcare needs of our people. It's a challenging thing for you that you have to even sell your land only to make sure that you get drugs and to also pay the staff that are there. But we'll ask you a few questions, my colleague and I, and so I will take the lead. This facility is still private or is under government?
Up to present, is still private. Private things that because we're doing everything. The only thing the government can do sometimes, have malaria drugs that were given to the world and to the Nimba County Health team. Sometimes they give some drugs that, some things that HIV, other things. But it's still private. Look, really when I say private, you come where in this world that people will do surgery for 50 United States equivalent. Sometimes you can't get it. When everything over there is charity, very low than what even the government can ask for. We don't have doctor. We have to charter doctor, I say, because when doctors come over there, the charges are so heavy. I brought a lot of doctors from DRC, Congo, from Nigeria. When they are there and doctor receiving money, something like 3,000 United, and you get a doctor car, and the doctor also getting 100,000 Liberian dollars. They won't stay there long because we can't get this money.
Wow.
That's the need. That's the only refer. As I'm speaking right now, I got a call from an OIC that there were some material cases last night. They had to transfer such patient. Even ambulance, the ambulance that we're having, all going out, don't have any.
Wow.
It's a need. We don't put the hospital over there to make money. We place it there to save life. Like what is going on.
Okay. So, currently, do your staff there carry out surgical operations? What's the status of the facility?
Sure, we do that. We have Dr. Howard, who also a corporate doctor, and beside that, we have some doctors who got them from JFK. They have to come. Dr. Sano used to come, he's gone, and always we do that. And I was working the PA, who is the OIC, Emmanuel Do, and the rest of the nurses and the supporting staff are working as I speak. And I even pay them for January, and some I just got to pay for December. And you know, not only that, you know that I can plant cassava and sell fufu, I sell coal. You can come and see to be able to pay these people. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, you talk about $50,000 being allocated to the facility 2 times by the county administration, which under whose leadership at the time as superintendent of the county?
I think it could be fun. Where Mike Bloom was serving as
County inspector?
their county inspector, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think, was it Doc Cooper?
I think both.
Yes, because Regina Man was the county inspector, and then Mike Bloom came in and replaced him. So I think it was under Doc Cooper.
Yeah.
And
So
then,
partly on a Dokupo.
yeah, then later he moved on
Nelson Kokoi,
Nelson Kokoi.
the former superintendent.
Yeah, from, yes.
That's the leadership, and I always in good connection with the leadership, but have been difficult. I don't really
So, are you saying the money, you heard about the money and you also saw the document on paper, but the facility had not received the money?
Not at all. Not at all. Since Zayglay Medical Center was erected beside the national government, I never received any money from the county as I speak.
Because yesterday, while we were in conversation with Honorable Koto Kwagru, Mark Bloom texted, the former county inspector, texted and said, really, the county administration allocated 50,000 2 times to the Zayglay Medical Center. So it's also breaking news that you are saying this morning that you didn't receive the money. So, but what effort did you apply? Who have you been getting to and what have you heard?
First I went to the county at the time, and I was told to go to the Ministry of Health. I went to the Ministry of Health. I mean, I was just going back and forth. There were no answer to that. And the Ministry of Health said, no, this one was allocated in Nimba, and that's this Nimba County issue. So my brother going up and down, I'm not holding and pulling.
But it was pure Nimba issue. Nimba County administration allocating budget. Why would they send it to the Ministry of Health?
Yeah, no, they were just sending me back and forth, you know. When they say go and check that, I have to go there. And, you know, knowing fully well that we go to people offices, they will let you to sit there for maybe 2, 3, 4 hours, and the answer you're going to get is go back. So it was just my back then. I said, well, let me forget about it and do what I can do for the people to survive in Booyah and that of area also.
Okay. I will turn over to my colleague to ask you a few questions. Emmanuel, Dr. Peter Wiato.
Good morning, Dr. Weto, and it's good to have you this morning with us. Yes, I want to get something clear from you. When you were giving the historical overview of the health facility in Zayglay, your institution, you talk about receiving money from government. Madam Ellie Johnson said he said this health facility worth to receive 400,000 but then later you receive 100. There was allotment of 150,000, though you received 18,000. How many times did you receive any financial support from the government
through the budget.
through budget line?
Through budget line, the money that I'm talking about, if my memory serves me right, because the combined checks, I even handed it over to Honorable Court. I've received 4, 5, or 6 times just to get that $18,000. And I'm not talking about in sequence. Sometimes it will be after 3, 4, 5 months, only after it. And it will send me to Sonic Water. I received the first one, actually the first 2,000 in Monrovia. Then after the ceremony, I've been sent to the Ganta. You have to go through the health system. And we went, there was a team too that were in Nimba that you have to go to the other area when you go. So been a lot of things. So I can tell you, correctly, it could be 8 times, it could be 9 times. But I ended the checks over to the cancer clinic, the one that we already used. I handed over to the honorable man, and he has it.
Follow up to that. The reason I asked the question is when you were explaining initially, you made mention of receiving 30,000, and you mentioned the former Senator Adolphus Dolo and some other leaders. So that's what I'm asking, whether that 30,000 you received was from the budget line as a government budgetary support to the institution.
Yeah, the first 30,000 was on 2009, 10, 11, like that. I'm not giving him. If I include it on there, it will be like 20 times to receive that. But when the 30,000 were allotted, that one is to receive it in Monrovia. They have to, prepare this. You got to do the internal audit after that. Then before they allot, give the other checks, which we were doing that clearly, that one was gone. But the one I'm talking about is under President Elton, and when she visited Zayglay Medical Center, and when the one visited the area and saw Zayglay Medical Center, the first thing she told me is, welcome to Nimba County. And I didn't know what she meant, but and she stayed right there and gave 1,000 United States dollars to me and said, I just want to tell you thank you. And she gave 10 pack of rice with 10,000 Liberian dollars to the workers and said, I came to see this place because I've been hearing that this is 6-room clinic, and now I have seen it as a hospital. So, but receiving a check to county, I might not be accurate on it. I will double check, but this is how I received the funding. But the 30,000 was exhausted. But then 150,000, what we got out of the total went to, after my both LDA and USD, because it can convert it, it went to 18,000.
Okay.
So meaning that go ahead. Meaning that 132,000 is still in limbo.
That's correct.
And then 100,000 from the county administration is still in limbo as well.
That's correct. And anytime I receive funding, I make sure I sign, I get my ID and everything like that. You cannot show one signature or either we have to receive it or somebody even from my facility. I never designated anybody to go receive funding that I am not pressing.
Health is not something to play politics with, like you said. You established this institution to save our people, particularly those in the Gbaylia region, because that area does not have any health center. And so the establishment of that institution is a blessing to all of us there, especially our people living there. Now you are trying and things are not going the way you expected. Now you have come to plead with the government. What next do you think you can do? That institution is your legacy and also there to safeguard and to save lives. So what next are you planning? Because at some point you may get exhausted financially and you may not have anything to keep supporting the institution. What do you plan to do next?
I have already got exhausted. Number one, I decided, and even for the initial stage, like I told you, when Paul Yancy, who tell the help your worker over there to the assessment, you knew that they has a need. And what I think of is to make sure that the government, national government come in and take over or to partner with me on the both health facilities, especially where we are in Gbaylia, in that ability or as a need, as such the area, is to give it to the government, because I told you I did not erect this. We not build a hospital to make money. If we wanted to make money, we would build a hospital in Monrovia where we can even build in Sanicole, or we can build in Ganta. At least it will help us with get money. So it's to continue talking to the national government to make sure that the company and they will be partnership, or they will take over fully, and we can go into that negotiation right away because I'm exhausted already.
Okay.
Okay, so though it's a private facility, but it's catering to the citizens of Gbaylia and surrounding communities. And at the time you constructed that facility, your lawmaker there was Honorable Samuel Gongben Koga, because that facility is providing healthcare service to his citizens. Though it's not public, it's a private facility, but catering to the health needs of the people there. When you started running after this money, the 50,000, 2 times that the county administration allocated, you walked, you wrote, and nothing happened. The 150,000 the government allocated through budget line, you walked, you wrote, and nothing happened. Only 18,000 you received according to you. Did you reach out to Honorable Koga at the time, who was the representative of that district where the facility is located?
Honorable Koga said try very hard. I can remember on one occasion he and I even went to the Ministry of Health. We went to that Garden. We did that. But you know, this is the thing that I cannot tell exactly what went wrong. But the fact of the matter is that if you go to those areas and when they give you time, we got internal audit and they have another external audit that they can do. They did everything, they went well. But I was still going back and forth, coming in the law, because actually they have to be there to allow to fight advocates. But when it comes to receiving institution funding, I didn't see any logic in it for me to keep going to honorable man when he myself ran after this, and those other areas that are supposed to go for the institution funding to come, they still dreaming back and forth. So I cannot do anything out of order. The honorable man try his best. Even one time, this money, 150,000, he himself, he went after that so many times. I think that's the time we received some of the money. But that is it. Like what I said, the book of Ecclesiastes, right, 3, the one stated that there's time to everything. I think that is gone. Since so is in the budget line, and so again, the county has that. I think it's time for the county administration to think about it seriously. And I am planning to even take you guys to Zoe and for us to see the kind of work we do. Even to our standard now today, I was able to credit $38,000 United States dollars, and I'm preparing the library almost to 90% finished. So many tests will be done to still get medical center. But I'm individual. What can you do?
And so you said finally you are exhausted and you are willing for negotiation with the government for the facility to be turned over. Like what Honorable Kun did here with E&J, turn it over to the government. Is that what you are finally willing to do now?
Yes. That's what I've been trying now.
Okay.
That's it.
Thank you so much, Emmanuel. You have a question for us?
No, it's okay for my end.
Thank you so much, Dr. Wiato. It was good having you on the line this morning to provide all these clarities. And thank you so much for, beside that facility, is there a clinic in Gbaylia?
Yes, we have we built our first aid center, which is a clinic in Yale.
Okay.
And we're licensed before, but we have not officially opened because of what going on there. Yale is one of the
I'm asking a question because I want to know whether the citizens there have any alternative health center to go to.
No. Just in Gbaylia right now, there are a lot of clinics and taken away and they are erected, but we are the one that receiving the heavy weights.
Okay.
And that means there. And one of the things I want to really tell you is that those that are in Buya from that end, Nimba County for the law development, they are doing it. But the reference area is Zayglay Medical Center. We told it with every night, every day.
So that's the reason why it needs serious attention. It needs support so that it caters to the health needs of our people in that part of Nimba. Thank you so much, Doctor. We have to.
Exactly. I want to end this by also taking our honorable
Mm-hmm.
is not because he's my son. Even when I called upon that gentleman and I said, this is what I'm on your Bible. He says, be there, I'm coming. I don't want you to drive to me. He will drive to me anywhere. And this kind of leadership, we cannot talk much, but those are the kind of things we're looking for. So I appreciate y'all. I want to say hello to the Nimba County people and thanks to our dynamic superintendent. I always follow myself with her. I'm always writing. I think she is doing marvelous job that we need to also write around her.
That finally, before you go, do you still have interest in Buya politics, District Number 5 politics?
Right now, I can tell you that, what I wanted to do, somebody is doing it, and he is doing it perfectly. When it comes to politics, at this time, I will not resign from politics publicly to tell anybody. But for now, I'm on a big research, and I want to push our lawmakers them to do the best. And I have connection, with to connect. But it's better to be with our lawmakers, to take them to the United States, and for them to look for what is it. But right now in Buya, I think I got less interest for at this time in politics because why am I going to go into politics for when my voice are being heard?
Okay. So you think Qatar is doing well, and you don't want to give him any hard time?
No, I don't want to get in hard time right now. I just want to jump in this call.
Okay. That's great. But sincerely, I really wanted for you to put Qatar in worry. But then you start, I wanted for you to put in worry and say, yes, really, I'll contest 2029. But thank you so much, Dada. We have to thank you, sir. Okay. Here's Dr. Peter Wiato. He's a proprietor of the Zayglay Medical Center in Buyao, District Number 5, Nimba. That is a very great health facility in that part of Nimba. Besides that place, they got no any health facility there to go. And so the owner has said that he is willing to turn the facility over to the government of Liberia to operate because the level he has reached, he is exhausted. Imagine he'll put 30,000 worth of drugs, medical drugs, into the facility so that he will get around 10,000. You don't do business at that. So it's good that now we have a very strong young man there, Koto Kwagru, as lawmaker of the district, who is working here and there, lobbying behind the scene to make sure that our facility receives the necessary support. Thank you so much, Dr. Wiato. Emmanuel, before we bring in our guests, our chiefs and elders, I've just received the communication. So the appearance of our chief and elder council here will be simulcast on Spoon TV, DN News TV, Liberian News Agency, Lina, ELBC, Nimba TV, BKS TV, OKFM. Wow.
And also beyond radio, Tapeta.
Voice of Tapeta, VOT. And I think KVP too, Kind Voice of Peace. So this is a big thing that we're coming to do here this morning. So the chiefs and elders are already here. They're in our conference hall. And so we'll be ushering them in very, very soon. But you listen to that we had to before. Victor Tyler, good morning, my friend. Yes.
I think the best thing, yesterday we spoke of it.
Yeah.
And today he's confirming is to turn the institution over to the government because, like I said yesterday, it's very difficult for an individual to run her facility because whether the intent is to make business or not, you cannot continue to take the little income that you are working for the family and to put it at the at a health facility while your family runs out of support and things. So you find it difficult. So I think that's a logical conclusion of the conversation with him to ensure. And so we want to call on our county leadership, especially in the caucus, not only Koto because it's in his district, but all of you can rally and see how that institution
And
can
our
be
two
turned,
senators,
yeah,
Nyatwa and Koga, you need
how that
to
institution can be turned over to the government for better support so that it takes care of our people in that area. I think that's all I can say.
Thank you so much. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll be speaking with the chiefs and elders of our county.
Yeah, really, Zoe will also be relaying the appearance of the chiefs and elders.
Okay, D. Alexander Luo, he was the one even texting. So thank you so much. This break, and then we'll bring in our fathers.
See your sorrow. Yeah, I think I'm just yeah, I think that's best.
No, I don't know what you're doing. Let us take what I'm doing.
It'll be the women to sell us only for you.
And so, welcome back to Daybreak Gompa on VOG 106.5. And so, like we said earlier on this morning, we'll be playing host to the leadership of the Chief and Elder Council of Nimba. They have a very important and very strong message for the people of Nimba. And so, they are already here this morning. And so, like we said, it's a very big radio appearance. And their appearance here this morning will be simulcast on several radio stations across Nimba and also online television stations in Monrovia that have their correspondents assigned in Nimba County. So currently we have Spoon TV here, represented by Victor Cooper. And then we have OKFM and Front Page Franklin, did you come in two in two other capacity?
No,
So
Franklin is always in two
yeah,
capacities.
as soon as he can one for people to share can do that out. Yeah, if we're two, I don't know. We don't give money for one.
Who does that?
Who does that? Yeah. So we have DN News. Where is Uriah is not here yet. And then we have ELBC Daniel Ganta is here. Nimba TV is represented by Marcico. Yes, Matthew is here. And then we have BKS TV. He is en route. And then we have our own news director who reports for Variety News. Jeremiah Giffler is here representing Variety News. And so on radio, it will be live on Radio Zoge. Alexander Lewis already there in bound relaying. And Voice of Tapeta, Mr. Jacob Bantu is there. Calm Voice of Peace in Campley, Mr. Matare, Sam Matare is there. I don't know whether we are live on Radio Nimba. It's not yet confirmed. But Radio Saklipi, Robert Matare.
And Radio BKS.
And Radio BKS in Buyao. And so we'll now cross over to our guests who are seated. They are our fathers. They have message for Nimba County in the Republic of Liberia. So we'll now turn over to them. Good morning and welcome to our studio.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning to the people in Nimba.
Okay. Yes, the rest of you, just...
Yeah, good morning, good morning, good morning.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
So for the sake of people who listening to you, I think you can call your name each.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just introduce yourself, starting from left to
right. My own name is Chief Gbaylia, commonly called Nimba County Traditional. I serve as the General Cultural Traditional Coordinator of Nimba County.
Okay. Next. Yeah, woman.
Okay, I'm woman.
Okay, yes, go ahead, no problem.
I'm Chief Robert Jide, Chief and Area Council Chair of Nimba County.
Okay.
Okay.
Say Papa. No, say Papa, not tell you.
No, say Papa, not talk. I will talk. Because he's a first man. He's a first man, second man, third man.
Bobby,
Yeah.
they play around with Uriah.
Yeah.
So
you know, we have to give each other, you know, the responsibility and the respect.
Okay, no
So
problem.
that's where we go.
Okay.
Nimba Mela, we were told Moses W. Van, you to Vice Chair for Culture and Tradition.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. So for the benefit of the public, I will be speaking English. And sometimes you pull in man or Gio, no problem. Yeah, so we'll take the lead. Why you're here this morning?
All right.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so kindly for the beautiful question. And I think I call my own name today. We are here for a very important discussion to the public and also to the entire world of the country. You know, Nimba County is traditional county, and even Liberia alive. And this thing have been going on throughout. So we, the cultural and traditional leaders of this country, we have found it necessary so that we can bring it to the attention of the public. And
yeah, Chief, please leave the mark a bit. No, hold it on its stick. Lift it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. So
yeah, leave it.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have one of our son always in a constant habit of insulting mothers, cause carry on lot of activity against our culture and traditionals by the name Prophetkey. That's a common name that everybody knows. So this thing has been going on throughout. It has dominated a lot of people, and our mothers that suffer to gather on earth, he always insult them. So this thing, the way it's ongoing now, we need to come in as a traditional leaders of this country because they will say Nimba. So that not everything the badness will always come from Nimba. So Prophet King here from Nimba County, we're in Chiefdom. So if we sit here without coming to let the public to know, sometime tomorrow, somebody will be questioning us. While the time Prophet King was in habit of doing this thing, we did not see the traditional people, the cultural leadership of Nimba County, and now they are coming out to have somebody invited. So that question will be hard for us to answer. And sometimes, I know you will ask this question, but let me just cross in front of you. Sometimes people will say, why Prophet King been doing this thing, and today you are coming up because of the Chief Justice. Yes, it's not because the Chief Justice per se, but it's because we, the traditional people, sometimes they will doing this thing, we have boundary. So now they will do anything, they will rush to law, and the law will be inviting the traditional people. Sometimes they will be charging us different charges that we not even understand. So it's sometimes this thing can hurt us. But how will we come in to have this situation arrested? Because the law is there. But right now, as we are seeing now, the laws have come in to know that this thing what Prophet King is doing is not good. So it's a time we ourselves too has coming in so that we can tell the country too that we are not in support of what Prophet King is doing. We are not in support of it. Because he had done it and he continued to do it. And the Chief Justice of this country also here from Nimba. So if the moral cause is continuing to come the day, we will not sit here now and look at it. So if the law done with their part, we are here to invite Prophet King in Nimba County. And from here we'll be going to, we'll have a statue to go to Nimba, to Chiefdom, to ask the Paramount Chief. We know Rebecca Do is the Paramount Chief for Chiefdom, where Prophet King here from. And we have Ganta Zoe, who is the culture coordinator of that Chiefdom. So we're going to invite these people and tell them that we are coming there so that Prophet King can be invited, so the traditional can question Prophet King and strongly advise him so that he should stop what he's doing. Because this thing he's doing, that Nimba County name is going. Nimba County, when they go so the men from Nimba, you will never see any son or daughter from the other county across Liberia to be on show with this type of abusive war, more especially to our mothers of the land. These are the people who bear 9 months pain. We lie down there without rain, sun, until they gather on earth today. So we cannot see the son of Nimba continue to carry on this type of activity. So now we are strongly got into it. We want to see the result. We are waiting to hear from the Supreme Court today or tomorrow. After the Supreme Court, if the law will set him free, the traditional not going to set him free. We're going to call upon him, and we're going to go and sit in a room and invite his parents so that we can strongly advise him traditionally, culturally. If you see Prophet King, always dress traditionally. You have the counter in your hand. Why are you going against the counter that you hold in your hand? Then what makes you a traditional man? You always show yourself a traditional man, well dressed in the front of traditional. Then you are there insulting. So you are bitterly going against the law of our culture in Nimba County, even in this country. So it's why we are here today with the Vice Chair for Culture and Tradition and the Chairman of the Chief Council of Nimba and the Chief Zoe, and I serve as the culture coordinator of this county. Is why you are seeing all here. So they have something to say or will not be said by me.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, Chief Melvin Duo. Yeah, our father.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. And I stand on the existing protocol of Nimba County since 1964, where we did not see our parents, those that were in the leadership of this county, they've been doing it. So now, right now, and Nimba is just a traditional county. For a Nimba son who dress decently, who dress traditionally, to even go against, the wills and the people of this county, to bring the Nimba county to public ridicule, which of course, we the Nimba elder, we will not take it lightly. We have to invite that gentleman and we condemn him in a very stronger term because he's a son of Nimba. I remember, but anything about Nimba child does, what happened? The reflection, always on the Nimbayan. on the innocent citizen, that are just sitting down there. Because right now, what you're talking about right now is that Nimba, Nimba man to Nimba man again, Nimba man to Nimba man again. So that means they're breaking Nimba County to public ridicule. So we will not take it lightly. So we condemn that in a very strong term. Because since 1964, Brazil Tour, Dan Bonwe, and all of these old leaders, they never, go against one another to abuse people like that. Why should a leader be abused? You looking for leadership, then you abuse leadership. Why? What happened to your children too? What happened to your unborn children too? If your children, if your child, is in a position, I'm not a person going against your child, by abusing your child and abusing you. Will you feel fine? No. So we condemn, Prophetkey in a very stronger term. Like, the cultural coordinator already said, we are inviting the Paramount Chief of Do and all of the leadership of the tradition in that district, in that Chiefdom. So we were able to invite Prophetkey to Zayglay, where we have our traditional seat. So he will answer the question. And then where we will advise him not to do such thing like that anymore longer, because Nimba is a traditional county.
Thank you, sir. Yes, Alpha.
Yes, I'm owner Chief Rawat Jide, Council of Chief Chair.
Okay.
This has been our.
So you're the chair of Council of Chief.
I'm the chair of Council of Chief Nimba County.
That's great.
This has been our burning issue. Our son Prophetkey have gone contrary to the culture. He's a culture man. If somebody have wronged him, he call upon the leaders to tell us. But you can't go on air or go broadly and abuse somebody who is leader, who is hailing some part of the country, especially chief. We the chief and era are bitterly against his act. We are inviting him to explain to us what has been the problem, what has been the burning issue. Because if Prophetkey got no right, if he has right, I don't know. But before going to pronounce such, he's supposed to come whether there is something that affecting him or he has different feeling toward the chief, to tell us. We the parent, we the custodian of the county. And he's a tradition man. We are seriously inviting him to come and tell us what has been the problem, that he has to go and abuse the leader, the chief. This has gone against Nimba County people. People are shaving blame on us. Nimba County men abusing Nimba County men in authority. So we have come to invite him. Nimba County will go to Do to tell the people there that the father then should invite him to come. Then we all go Zayglay and finalize the whole issue.
Okay, Father. Thank you. Yeah, Mr. See, Papa.
Okay.
You're trying to. Okay. Thank you.
Prophetkey me wona la ke ba kuzu da le sisa me ka ku ma la ke ka kire Prophetkey me akuzu da le sisa wona la ke pia mu Prophetkey me na le lo fele ku ye ku amo ma le ku amo ka na ka mie ku ko du we do ku ko ne mo wa ne du we do le won ma Prophetkey me wa bin se ka wa bin se ba ki tradition mi ka tradition le Gbaylia ka le usupo ki mo ka le wo usupo ki mo wọ́n kọ́ mẹ́la kẹ́pìá ẹgbẹ́ káàkiri fóònù àbí lóṣèlú ní sẹ́kẹ́bà ìtọ́sígbò yìí màkà ìwọ́ kun esiru màlá ọkùnrin ebe ìhà ọ̀nù gba aka esiru rẹ̀ kí mẹ́ wúyẹ kún àmọ́ máa rẹ̀ kún àmọ́ lọ́nà kò sí náà kò dà ní wà kẹ́ ẹ̀ kó do kò yà ó gànà yìí kò yà pàlámàkì yà gànà yìí kò yà jésù kọ́ àgbélé yà gànà yìí kò ló Prophetkey mẹ́ lẹ́gbẹ́ ìfúnlọ́ lẹ́sọ̀ ẹ̀rọ kúyẹ kún àmọ́ Prophetkey mẹ́ máa rẹ̀ kún àmọ́ kó ló nẹ́fọ̀ alẹ́ lọ́nà lẹ́yà fún àwọn alẹ́ mọ̀. Olùkọ́ bá gbé yìí ká wà lọ ká àìrí dání zòwò Prophetkey mẹ́lẹ̀ lọ fẹ́lẹ́ yà kà gé ẹ̀wọ̀n ìfúnlọ́ lẹ́sọ̀ ẹlẹ́pàá nù alẹ́ kúyè kún àmọ́ alẹ́ kún àmọ́ òun mẹ́fọ̀ yìí.
Ọ̀nà àbẹ̀ yìí ká.
Ó bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ká bíyè ńlọ ndòwe tọ̀ ó bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ndòwe tọ̀ àgbẹ̀ alẹ́ la gbé kẹ̀ kà gé alẹ́ wọ́n yẹn ẹ̀fọ́ ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ yìí kún bẹ̀rẹ̀ yẹn abẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ alẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ ká yàrá yẹn ẹ̀fọ́ ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ yìí wá sẹ́ mano manga ke no ke ga ba ko ni ba kan de se ba lo opposition la mi do le ke o ni ba kan no do la opposition le o ke ko ni ba le sti ke i ko ino ija ba ko diabo srei do wage si gbegre le mangre le gekre le ni maka le migre ba lu ba ko diabo a won ka sina ka ngba ka nku e ma no diwo no na no mi abo lo diwo la na o ma be ka won me ka sina ka le mo so ne mo go ne se papa mo ka te kizo ga for Nimba County ya gere a ho dale na mo me ka sina ka ngba ka kwa ndu aka le ko lo we do e ko ti adoga le do mo ma ke pin ale ma so ke ma gare ko be ido be seri gbeyin I dale bre ya le ko ti be ya ko lo wa se ye ka ga ko to si bi seri ye le mego ko la ko be ko lo we do o be wa ko lo we do aye lo adoga si ya ma gare nda ni da wa be ke won ka go me na ka ngba ka e be ka ne le mo ma la ma gere to yi agera wo bama tutu awami ade o wa mi die le ko to ba bi ye lo le ba lo gun ye wa go Nimba County si ya wa ki lo ye lo le ba lo bama tutu awami die le re ki yi da le do le wa pe wa kre yi ko ba bi ya le lo ko di awa na ni agbe wa ni ye na go da ni wa ge ya ka ko na ka ko ba ka.
Okay, thank you so much. We will go across the table, my colleagues, and I will ask. Yeah. Okay, so you both say you are going to tell the family of Prophet Key that their son is disrespectful and you will be inviting him. So my first question is, you invite him
So really
to
before you go with a question, let's get his real name. Because Prophet
Opa,
Key
yeah,
name,
Opa Yezian. But
people need to know him by his name and
but that is a
his
popular
name.
name that people know.
But when it comes to this, people need people need to know where he comes from, his root.
Yes.
So which part of Doe is from? Which?
Yes, Prophetkey from Gbaylia.
Okay.
Yeah, after Zoe from Gbaylia, and also along the road they did not have a village here.
Okay.
And right now he's building something between ZR number 1 and ZR number 2.
Okay.
So when ZR number 2 is there where the traditional coordinator of the district is seated. So I know all of them. And Prophetkey from my children also.
Okay.
So we're going to Ganta.
So that he's one of your children.
Oh yeah. So we know who we're going to get. The traditional people don't grab child. We look for the father on the child. So that's the father now we are going to hunt for. The Paramount chief and Zoe. These are the two people now we're going to invite the chief elders of that district or that Chiefdom. So the three people will be inviting them from here. Over the weekend, the council will be going to the Paramount chief to where she is, so she can stand for all her chiefs in her Chiefdom. So we can sit on her for at least when they figure for 4 days before Prophetkey can come. Then they know the weight of the good work that their son is doing. So this coffee is not only for the Prophetkey alone. They also sending out there for the children, the daughter and son of Nimba, who are out there having a practice to follow Prophetkey full step. So all of them we are sending this coffee out there for.
So the precedent you setting now.
Oh yes. So
nobody must do it.
Yeah. So we're tying on that we're thinking of releasing ourselves, but now this we are seeing ourselves released because the law of the country is getting to know that the moral course is not good. So now they are giving us the green light to also take some action.
Though you try to answer the question we have not asked, but the question is, this Prophet Key man has been insulting other leaders of Nimba, even the current vice president. He's of course calling himself the list Senator Prince Johnson. So why now that the chiefs and elders are coming up to speak? Is it because it involves Chief Justice or what?
Okay.
And the follow-up to that is, are you calling to advance him or to punish him?
Well, this question is a very nice question. But, for such a time and such a leader, and at the time, we are just taking over, this county. We want to stabilize the county. As you are going, this government, they have, putting, system into place because the system has been damaged. And the damage, we are damage repair. So that's why, what we are doing right now. Because at the time, Senator Johnson, when he was in power, the leadership of the council, they never took the step that what we are taking right now. So that has been, the problem. So right now, we have gotten to know the importance of the tradition of Nimba. That's why, we're taking this step. So we stabilize this country traditionally.
You cannot take over full control of your father while he's still alive. So at the time, Prophetkey been doing this thing, even when you were out of the country, throughout. But the leadership we are playing now, we were not playing it at that time. So you cannot jump over the leaders who fully cross with the responsibility to take such control, then you come there to take it no. So it's why sometimes it was burning up, it was hitting up. But we cannot do anything at that time. But this time coming now is the time that we can get in and got some punishment. We are calling for a VAR. Me answer the other question. Not for punishment, for a VAR. If the child can't for a VAR, we're behind now, that's the time we see it, but not for punishment. So for a VAR. Yes.
Okay, thank you, sir. So I'll tell all to my colleague Emmanuel. If you have a question, then we'll go to front page, Africa or OKFM. We'll go across the table. You got a question?
Yeah, I think we can go to the other guys.
Okay. Franklin?
Okay, thank you very much. Franklin Dulogwe is my name. When we ask a question, if the Supreme Court punished Prophetkey, maybe against sentenced to maybe 4 or 5 years, and he have been released or he spent 5 years in jail, when he come back, maybe the chief will also invite him to for a second time.
Well, thank you so much, Dulogwe. Here, we have 2 laws. We have the quick law, that's what they call the organic law of this land. Then we have the traditional law. When the quick people finish with Prophetkey will say come back to Nimba. He will come and meet up with his father.
Escape and go far, or you may escape the country.
Yeah.
Oh, my man, that is,
second answer to the question. As I told you that the traditional don't look for the child, look for the parent of the child, right? So whether Prophetkey be sent to jail today, or the will go to the Paramount chief, because she know that, and she always heard it, and the leadership there know, the fathers, the elders there, they know that Prophetkey always do this. So when you in jail, they will feed you for 2 or 3 days. So at least the other people that there too can learn from you.
Okay. Victor
Yes,
Copa?
so my name is Victor.
Yeah.
Like really rightfully Prophetkey has been insulting other leaders in this county. I don't know whether you were coerced only because it is the Chief Justice or you want to protest certain things from your leadership.
Yeah, you think, and before this country, they need to say, Nimba man die, Nimba man king. But the slogan now change around that when Nimba man succeed, that Nimba man help, right? So everything have a time. Sometimes you will always look for things when you are not yet God where you're looking for, you can't force it, you can't do anything out of your will. So Prophetkey been doing it. I think we told you guys that at the time, the council today was not the council yesterday. The leadership today was not the leadership yesterday, it was traditionals. So our time, in anything that you're doing, you bring changes there, you bring differences. That people will say at the time was not like this, but this come around like this. So Prophetkey been doing it, but everything have a time. So in your long been doing it, if you eat wish, you always do things, eat people, do all these things. Sometimes the disgrace come from young baby. So Prophetkey, he not been causing president, vice president, now he has gone to Chief Justice. So at the time again, we're going to start hunting for Prophetkey. He run to law. The law will soon start charging us. Like this, you charge for this, you charge for this. Where we can even understand. So since the law himself had noticed now that Prophetkey is in error, it's not good to abuse smaller cause. They are bringing to the public now. We are got into it now strongly.
Okay,
So, yeah.
let me answer that question. We are not coerced, but the local government out of 2018, it says the traditional people, more especially the paramount chief, the clan chief, and the traditional people are close with authority to do the traditional activities in this country. So it is our responsibility to do the traditional activity, and those are the traditional activities that what we are doing right now. Somebody causing people mind, wearing earrings in your ear, wearing, but plaiting hair, hair on your hair, putting plaiting to your butt. Those are the traditional activities that we are here to put stop to. And those are one of the activities that what Prophetkey have done. So we have to step on him to come to Nimba so we can advise him.
So my name is Jeremiah Gbaylia Varate. The question has to do with Prophetkey may not be available to the law says that you don't transfer crown. 3, a parent may say, oh, I don't know him. I don't know him. Man, Chaco Prophetkey.
Yeah, when we reach to the river, we'll cross it. That you're not question there. That you're not believe. That you're not thinking. But our thinking, we know it. They see we know generation. They see we know Chaco.
So, my name is Rosemary Taylor, and I'm representing BGS TV. I think this question has rotated around the table. Prophetkey has been insulting other individuals, other leaders. But why is it that this particular one has drawn the chief and elders' attention?
Let me come in. The response for your question is we were not in power at that time. The present council chair and the members are taking a stand to speak for people who don't listen to people's advice, who go contrary to the rule. And now Prophetkey have gone contrary. And this is our time. People who were there, they care less to act on those issues. But we are taking it on a serious note to act on it.
My daughter, they say enough is enough. But too much is a mess. So Prophetkey now, because of the party leadership, they were not taking a stand to talk to those who are doing, the similar act or behaving the kind of way. So now, it has become a rampant. So say it's rampant now, and we are taking over the leadership of the council so that what we're trying, to break it down. So, for everybody, to understand what we are doing.
Everything have a time, your question asked, everything have a time. The traditional give you long way to advise you. When you don't change, it's just a God. So if the God give you chance to change, if you don't change, it continue to extend your year to live long. But while you focus or you change, all your activity is good, you will not want you to join a bad one. Maybe he may be calling you soon.
Okay, my name is Daniel Ganta, and I report for ELBC upon Nimba. You have said almost everything, Edova. You said that you are inviting Prophetkey, and more besides, you want to post stop to people insulting leaders. You mentioned about, boys putting trust on a bottle, boys plaiting their hairs. But some may say we have human rights. Human rights, give rights to anyone to do what they think they want to do. And secondly, we have freedom of speech in this country. So why inviting Prophetkey for what he said that he has right to say whatsoever that he wants to say?
Let me come in. He has to come before us and back it right. We don't know whether it's right until it be proven.
Okay, Mr. Ganta, thank you. Let me buttress, the chairman of the question you asked. The very first thing there is in our tradition where some of us, grew up, because some of us were born in the 50s, in the 60s, and we grew up, we saw our people, and we saw that there was no motor road in the rural area, and we used to tow, low, for soldier or who in authority. Sometimes, we told them in the hammer. We were not used to do all of these things, okay? Because those days, when you see a soldier man, for you to see a soldier man, you cannot even see a soldier man or policeman. The only thing why you will see their heart. Okay, when they are informal, but get those things in their hand, they enter in the time, say, we are no poor. All of these things were used to happen. But right now, it's not happening now. Okay, right now, it's not happening now. Now, what all of them but human right, what right, who right, that they were spoiling this country. That the human right was spoiling this country. Go to, to some of the villages, you see some of the youngsters like you guys, they causing trouble. They plait their hair. They plait their hair. They pass it to their boss. You went to somebody who, you work on somebody's farm. The boss you get, they are taking 2 or 3 days. Then, the boss is on you. If your father and your mother sitting down, then, the boss is showing when you father, bend your head down, so they can't look behind you. Okay? Those are the things that, we really want to get rid of it. We want for the country, to come to a number, even though it will not be like how our parents, they were used to tow low before, or to tow people in the hammer before. But at least, such a time, such a situation.
Okay, Chief. Is it freedom of speech? There's a freedom of moral cost. Nothing written in that. So if we have a freedom of speech, You talk what you want to talk, but not to go insult somebody mother. Not freedom of Marcus. So they're not the one that got freedom of speech.
Okay, according to Prophet Key,
Call your name.
My name is Matthew Koda from Nimba TV. According to Prophet Key, is that the only way to address corrupt leaders, the lack of, according to you, the lack of Chief Justice Yamie Gbeisay and other corrupt leaders in the country, the only way to address it is by insulting them and all of you to leave your corruption. So why if after the invitation of Prophet Key come to Nimba and fasting every day, and continue to insult, what will be the next action by the Chief Justice?
Yeah, after our advice, then I want the next question we doing it who in your general content. Now your king appear that time, you're saying we advice provoking with store. Why he continue doing it? Then he just come from on our advice.
I gave you the surety.
Yeah.
If Prophet G going to attend our call and we advising, Prophet G will be more respectful than before. You will not go contrary to the culture.
Okay, sir. I think we can go to the phone lines to hear from the public, at least for a few minutes, and then we'll allow you people to go, right? So you are listening to the leadership of the Nimba Chief and Elder Council, warning Prophet Key, inviting him to his home. They will go and they will sit down on a parent full in that door area, and they will be feeding our father there in our place for some days. They are saying that Prophet Key should come, and the main reason why they are doing it for is to serve as a deterrence, to erect checkpoint, to stop misbehaving on leaders and just insulting. And then people say that freedom of speech. So freedom of speech doesn't mean freedom of mancos. But now you can call us to give your own opinion. 0770562672, 0775159333, 86537747. Any one of these numbers, you will be live. If you have questions for our fathers, you can go ahead. Morning.
Good morning.
Welcome. What is your name?
Thank you. My name is Marcus.
Your name?
Marcus Noah.
Marcus Noah. Welcome.
Thank you. Inside the morning. The question you got ask the traditional people, what is now? Really, our father that they are a large decision maker in the home. They were looking at our brother Prophet Key, what he was doing, whether he would stop somewhere. Say he not stop, he continue with it. This is the best time.
Yeah.
I will go in our garden. They are
Okay. Thank you.
so much.
Thank you, Marcus. Go ahead, man.
Good morning.
Good morning, really. Good morning to our chief.
Name is D. Bridget Arthur.
Thank you. Probably, the woman said, probably has presented himself as a traditional man.
Yeah.
A traditional man going on public media is something like somebody who is not a traditional man. I think the direction our women are going in is the right direction. That probably can faithful people. So they get advancing. When they are advancing, I know when you come from there, you get a Yaga Koruba. When you have
You're very beautiful.
Okay.
Now where you go now?
You see in the public, real woman cause, they can say to that, and they are coming from Prophet Key. So that demon, the day you die, you go to hell, that will return him.
Okay. Thank you. Good morning. Your name?
My name is and I'm calling from Ganta bypass.
Welcome.
I'm very happy to be on your show today. Because I'm from Nimba County. What I don't want to
Mm. Mm. We asked that question, the woman
Your
didn't answer.
question
So
has been many times.
you're not listening. Washington Zoe, welcome. Mama, please lower your radio. Welcome. Okay. That is a advice, right? That's a recommendation. Thank you. Morning. Your name. Welcome.
Thank you so much. And I honor our fathers in the studio there.
Mm.
Really, we have normally say the law for certain people in Liberia.
Okay.
And the law that you see both beating at the Supreme Court and the Federal Court around here come from our fathers. Law is common logic. What I want to say to our fathers this morning is that before they extend to the position they are, they were part of the elders in this country. And they have that right at a time to say what Turkey was doing wrong. Turkey has been causing precedent and other people murder in this country for a long time.
There is time for everything. That's what the woman said. Mm-hmm.
This time is time for discipline now, but the past time was not time for discipline.
So what do you want the women to say?
So I don't know.
They said that time they were not in power. So
they were not in authority.
You are your father to
Good
the house.
morning.
You can act in the position that you're supposed to act
When
in.
your father is still alive, you don't act in the place of your
I
father.
don't want somebody you just had to understand.
What is your name? Moses, welcome. Hmm. False. Okay, go ahead. Okay, sir.
Good morning. The independent party.
boy.
Want to wait in small. Thank you very much for coming. We're back in the public. I want to also back the view of my brother, Washington Suah.
Go ahead.
The court to start the charge against him also, and then over to the council. So I council to I beg you. When you're about to advise him, at least let him be on something like 2 years. It's not for 2 years.
But you know the advice
you know the advice we give before you recommend 2-3 years. I mean, you're not member of the people team, man.
You're not elder.
Thank you.
You stay youth.
You're not member.
You stay youth.
Let me tell this person. Yeah, morning. Good morning. Okay. We don't already have time, so I think we can stop here so far. Thank you so much. I think our elders have been commended for the decision that they have taken. But there are people recommending that the Supreme Court drops everything against him and turn him over to the traditional leaders. What do you people think?
Yes, we listen to all the comments made and all the views, they all respected, and we respect all those that called this morning. And we don't want to be the one to say the law shouldn't take its course. But we also want to say, as a owner of the land, the traditional leaders of Nimba, like our son, our fathers, the Chief Justice, should also listen to the view of the Nibalian and agree that Prophet Q should be turned over to the cultural leadership of this country, the traditionals, the chiefs and elders. I don't know whether the law would be able to agree and do that, But there's a way that maybe the Chief Justice can handle that. And it will know the exact time we will send some of our chiefs to appear before the court. Right after the decision, then definitely we can know what next to do. But as we earlier said, yes, we agree with the comment made by one of our brothers, so that Prophet can come home. Because the county he having a hand there, it represents the culture of this country and also this county. So we have a lot of questions. We've been observing for several occasions to change. We've been singling him to change, to know that he am traditionally. But since he's not doing that, now is the time that we can call upon him to come so we can stay together and perform the county among ourselves. So traditional can take his coat too. So we agree with the comments made. But it can't be us to say, Lord need him, give him to us, whether Lord will agree or not. But when Lord is done with him, we need him. That's just what we can say.
Okay, sir.
Really, Kasua, Kajazuka Puzia. I could have paid put as well. It or deck by a good and none in no seven. That came a cake with that's I mind. Now, do our seven Macaria, Baba no Saposia. As the tournament leader, while leader I could bear, Kay pay by leader couple. Can leader who Kaluka leader cover Kaluka Sibu maker. Nimba County about Toy Qua Sibuka, 1 minute Bawoka Quaver who name a make Baoba. Kababo Kasibuka. So Prophetkey never ya be a book will go van. Kapati men I met or Prophetkina men would do. O Dolu, ya power to Yabo never Suaka is Tete Kaidwasa. You got Parmachi that may do years I will call your leadership Maulago. Got Prophetkey and a command dog. Eto ya for Prophetkey and men would do a yato. May tomato Rebecca do. One culture leadership will say a good you do. You do a many old dog. Kan never make a side pay that beer metal car concert. Prophetkey see a bullave. Ida Bakuna man. Emeka direct and Nusengu. Never make a side car concert. Or you can't be. That's I ever that bad. That's all of Udwa Yave. Eto pay can metal no say it was good. Oh, Nula. Oh, Rula do a Kaya, Kabaka, Unebeka, Guma, or Corona do. Be you can do good school, Kapaka, Upo, but when a woman back to you about good woman. Towards Gbaylia, you can see what make one go. Go where never go bail. Never go bail back up or dance. Come work in Piety, Pacun, Planman, Women, go way maker. But men are never back when I do people are my maybe silver. Fire ever, one woman in men I can hear some men and see what Pogusu, so Yazuasu. Gong Katuzu, be a Poma maker, be a Town maker, be a power maker, community about 7 good, and make all my Bible men, Blackbone, Boma will women, we Paramachi, oh man, my mayor women, we crunchy, may a moment be a man, woman, Cassia, moment,
way back in them.
Yeah, way writing them. I mean, we don't want it. Man, either Kun, it was 7, Blue Boy, ever see to don't go like good, and Blue Gbaylia. Blue boy, I never can say in it or pay up woman, lay up with salmon there, where may look, may I can the polar, Kaka, you could a moment, you appearance, and you got probably key.
Our people have set the pyro in a manner.
We gotta go.
Oh, he did, though. So, Giado knows the Pine one bad dog. Pineka or do a queen, what do say that they be a mean, why they do a say. Don't make a do dunga. Let Pinagay cannot do it. Bargain, you don't do it. Let the agay while you are. Get qualified again. Me and me, what I do a year quaggy. Do a make a bar while we are getting the crew there. I won't care. I'm a poor monk. Good over gay. Pine, me care, dear, see you I can do me. Mina, what mean, what I do a year. Whatever do the real. Prophetkey era Nimba neka, you want Nimba mika. So Nimba mino diela kono do la ko we. Mi o weno ke sin go me anu pe enat aspect to aga de no. Go me no sin o do gba tradition si o power no de ke o culture establishment ke country yi ke o ke dido ka de sida ka de ka re. So do ka ke tradition me no pe ke wo don ke fre do ke da me bo ke no am wa de tradition me it me no fe gbe wa ke ku tradition me wa me ka o agabe ke o ta no mi apere de so ye ke o nwe no don ke wa yo me no fe o so bi won de be so o zo won no ke pa kwa yima ke ko pro ki fu ke
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, kazu fen le nsi ron du le du ke ke clear se won ye ko pa ben ka ke ko mi no me ma mi ka kwa ke ku pen gi ma we yi no bu le ko mo yi ma ko mi se ne ka ya le ka ya mo ku na ku gi ka vu e won ke le a tie ku kun le ku no station le to ke won le kwa gbe property a ke kwa mi bu ka zi e bo ke kwa na se so e bo sere mie de ko eron kim ga bo ko zira mu kun ku gi de ko suo ke nu ma ko di we doare ke a pa won ni o ko won o ke to kle ye ba bu wa ye ba me wa bu yi de bo ke de pa ye bo ni ke de pa ye wa de ba ge bon de ye mu amana kwa ge ba do no ke le e ko zi duo ka kansu ye ko ra ke to mie be pe kansu ka kwa gibo le de to basi culture that amu amu le to basi mi fere mi basi ye kwa ipe ye ipe ake bu e dia ingrid ake ya de pere probability ake be so kwa ge ga do no sire mi no ka ke ku pin kwa bi no kwa si gaga kwa du do kwa no le
Okay.
won be na ngere ye
Azo, c'est papa.
on si na me jide man che me ka
Akunye ba gange la. Okay.
abi ya
wọ́n fọlẹ́ ká kí apc wọ́n lẹ̀ kẹ́ kọ́ńtì bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ́ kẹ́ apc yẹ yìí ló la guinea yìí ló africa yìí ló ghana yìí ló nigeria yìí ló migẹ̀ èlé àpẹlẹsẹ̀ ìmọ̀sàwọn èlé yà dídọ̀ ló fẹ́ mu bá a ló kọ́ńtì ló fẹ́ yà abẹ̀rẹ̀ yà sìgbìnrin bọ̀ kí a wà ló guinea bọ̀ kí a mọ̀ náà ó fẹ́ yà fọ ó dọ̀ wà yí yà ká ó gèrè rẹ̀ ká abẹ̀rẹ̀ tẹ̀lé lẹ́yìn mẹ́lẹ̀ lẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ kó pàṣẹ wà kí human right tradition mi àmẹ́ kó human right dọ̀ kò wọ́n ṣe ya lẹ́nu kò ìwọ̀n ká ìwà pẹ̀lẹ́ sí ìwọ̀n ká kò ṣe kò ewo du kò wá pẹ̀lẹ́ mi ká wọ́n fọlá ògé ya lẹ́mí ẹ̀fọ́lá òwe wẹ́ lẹ́lẹ́ kẹ́kẹ́ pàwọ̀ wá ti yàn kò kiri kẹ́yẹ pàwọ̀ àkẹ́bá ìkìlẹ̀ rẹ̀ mú kiri pàwọ̀ àkẹ́ ìkìlẹ̀ rẹ̀ mú kiri wọ́n fọlá ògé ya lẹ́ jẹ́ ìsìmọ̀ gbogbo ká fún fọlá wa kẹ́ kiri ayé mi kẹ́ ẹ kọ́ sílẹ̀ pè é fún kẹ́ mí nà ṣe ya ògè bá mí nà ṣe ya kẹ́kẹ́ fún ògè bá wọ́n lé ya dídọ̀ mù wọn lọ kẹkẹ alẹ james mọ kẹyẹ miẹ náà kọńtìrì bóyá wà kẹ má fi èmi mọ alẹ james mọ wáyé lábẹ náà dídọ fọmọ ó dídọ kàkó mẹ gèké kà sí náà kì mẹ nua ẹ má mi àkó gẹ kì ẹ má mi gẹ bí pẹlẹsẹ ilẹ wọ́n fọlọ yẹ nua abẹ ẹkọ ẹni gbogbo kì ẹ gẹ náà ni kà pẹlẹ ẹsẹ kà sí náà kó mẹ kó gẹ ẹ kẹ fún ló kẹ bẹyì lẹnu má mi tó àti ìyọ̀nà mi lòwe lọ́dẹ akú ìrà ìwà ló kú ibi àwọn òkè wọ́n yìí kọ́nọ́ náà dẹ̀sí bẹ̀ wọ́n ó dùn bẹ̀ kẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ àlẹ́ òde náà bí wọ́n àlà yìí tiẹ̀ nù. kí ẹ pàrọ̀ yẹn ká lẹ̀ dùn ọkọ̀ ìdòwe dọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ bà persistent brisket bà persistent náà lọ́ọ̀lọ̀ kà fún bẹ̀ kà sí náà ó dé mẹ́lẹ̀ pè rẹ̀ kẹ́ ẹ ká kó gbá ká ọ̀rọ̀ kí bẹ̀ ká kó gbá ká kó à.
Okay. Kasi wọ́n yẹn ń dànù.
máa wọ ọ̀rẹ́ ṣé bàbá máa ń ká ní chief of Nimba County à.
Okay.
fún bẹ̀ ká kó gbá ká.
So yeah, thank you so much for being here this morning. So Jeff and so to say, Papa, you can call your name one at a time in your position. Then finally, you can go.
All right, thank you, really, thank you so kindly for the beautiful show this morning. You know our parents out there listening to us. This coffee, as I told you earlier, is not for only Prophet Q. There's a lot of sons of this country who always challenge and insult leaders publicly. So we are starting this with Prophet Q, and you will also be hearing us on another person's son or daughter who will always be having or doing shows. So thank you so much. I think thank to the listener, thank to all those who honor our voice this morning. So my own name is Chief Gbaylia Duo. I serve as the General Coordinator for the culture and tradition of Nimba County, commonly called Nimba County Gbaylia. Thank you so much.
Okay, sir.
Okay, I'm Paramount Chief Moses W. Va, the Vice Chair for Culture and Tradition. Meaning, you know, all the things we're talking for on the manpower.
That's great. I like that. Yeah.
I'm Chief Robert Gide. council chair for Nimba County, Chief and Aaron.
And finally,
okay, that's it. I'm going to for Nimba County.
okay.
So,
Yeah, thank you so much for being here this morning, our fathers, and thank you for the decision that you have taken.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so you listen to our fathers, and it has been a very nice discussion here. They are trying their best to make sure that people don't just go out there and say anything. You know, you have to respect leaders. What Prophet K has been doing just publicly, insulting real woman cause. And so the elders now have gotten involved. Right after his appearance at the Supreme Court, they are inviting him to Nimba County to come and explain to them why he is behaving the way he always behaves. Emmanuel, I think it was a great show with the elders.
Definitely. I want to say this too. There was this question asked, and almost everyone asked similar question. And
why now?
Why now? And I heard some people. One thing we need to know in this country is we need to take off our political cap when we're discussing critical societal issues. Prophet Key, we all know we are traditional people. We come from home, and I always say this to people. Even if we claim not to be traditional people, Christian, we are still traditional people because Christian is an organized body of people coming together for a specific purpose. So they have doctrine. That's what they have doctrine. So they have rules and regulations governing them. So not because you are a Christian means you can live anyhow, you can do anything, you can say anything. Christians are unique people. Similarly, traditional people are unique people. There is an attachment of dignity from the origin. So whether you are a Muslim, similar thing like that. So you cannot have somebody who claim to be and is completely opposite to what he claimed to be.
Okay, amen.
This is not a good example for us. So I want to say this shortly.
Yeah.
Change can start with something, and it must start with somebody. It's not because yesterday it did not happen and the chief decided to do it today. Then we say it not happened yesterday. Let's leave it and move with it. Yeah. No.
Okay, so thank you so much. We will now go to the phone lines all the way there in Nairobi, Kenya, East Africa, to speak with Mr. Victor Gbeisay. Victor, good morning. Okay, we are sorry for the delay because our fathers have been here. I don't know, I want to do the connection from this something. Yeah, so it's good to have you here this morning. Let me try this mentor, whether it will work for us today. Victor, are you hearing me? Okay. 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 Are you hearing me? Hello? Well, so he's not hearing me from that line. Yes, Victor, are you hearing me? Hello? Yes, you are live. We are hearing you. Are you hearing me as well? Okay, thank you so much. And so you are currently in Nairobi, Kenya, representing the Forestry Development Authority. What are you there for?
the deal with the community, the additional ownership, how we can expand it, how we can get the additional knowledge on the forests, and how we can manage the forest along with them so that it will sustain them and the country and the generation to come. And so we two persons from Liberia, actually the deputy managing director are here, Madam Nura Puyo and I are here to represent Liberia. And we just spoke, I think I just appeared by 11:20 in this 15 minutes presentation. She presented before me, that was yesterday, and I presented today.
Okay, so what was contained in your presentation to the forum?
Well, the issue is, how can we, there are different organizations around, there are different institutions that have come to listen to Africans from different backgrounds to see how they can expand their work to different parts of the countries or different part of the continent. So we have pushed that Liberia has a very good size of forest. Remember, we have 43% of the remaining forests in the upper in the belt, that is the whole of West Africa. Coming to that belt, we are having most part of the forest. So what are we doing with our indigenous people? What are the challenges? How do we want to work to contribute with this other issue of carbon sequestration? We have that size of forest that we are sequestering the carbon, and for carbon emission we are less. We are not producing carbon, but we are the one absorbing it. Remember the climate change today, right? You are in Liberia, rain is falling in February. On the other side, we are in Kenya, the time that it should be experiencing mini rain, and this and that is very hot. And all this stuff because of climate change.
Yes.
So what are we doing to bring those different companies, different organizations to Liberia to see how they can help to mitigate those kind of conditions while we are discussing. So we put on behalf of Liberia what we're doing in the forestry sector, the openings that are there, the gap that we feel that the work can come on our aid to close it, and those things that we are presenting on today.
Okay, that's great. Great representation of the Liberian government there through the Forestry Development Authority. And like you rightly said, Victor, climate has changed. The last time EPA released a report, and we are experiencing that currently. Sometimes the time you don't expect rain to fall, rain will be falling. The time you expect heavy sun to shine, it's not the same. So, I don't know. After the conference, what next? What does Liberia stand to benefit?
Okay, so we are having different connections, different meetings at different levels. There are some companies that are, in fact, some organizations that are making commitment to visit Liberia. In fact, FSC has another engagement here called the Samba Initiative. Samba is Israeli World Big Forest, and they are working with Kenya and other parts of the world. And so we sign onto that. I sign on behalf of Liberia onto that so that they will extend their work in Liberia so that we collaborate to see how we can work on this climate change initiative. It's a basic thing, really look. When somebody moving the forest today, you just see a tree and you're cutting it for no reason, you feel that you are free. You are harming the climate and it affects you yourself. You don't know. If you have your compound now and you are not planting trees and you're exposing it and damaging things around, you feel that it's free. But you are harming your generation to come. So we are encouraging people to say, look, this forest we have, this community we have, the very plum tree you see around here, you just cut them anyhow. There are things that are helping your livelihood. Other than that, the climate is getting hot. And the change of it is bad. Sometimes in other places you will see you put a ring and at the resort you see a lot of people die and all of that. In Liberia is moderate for now, but in time to come you don't know what happened. So we are encouraging people to start planting trees. We are encouraging people to manage what we have. We are encouraging people to make sure that the forest is not just destroyed. For farming area, when you are farming there is a reason enough. Or just the rest of the forest just enter into it and just destroy it without replanting and all of that. We are discouraging it today because the forest has not just turned to be what we're supposed to get for food, but it has turned to be what protecting us to live today. Let's see that value and get to know that this this is not just about few people who are the Forest Development Authority, it's about environmental protection. We should make sure to protect. It's a serious thing that the world is moving towards today.
Okay, that's great. Before we bring you to Liberia, I will turn over to my colleague whether he has question on the conference you are currently attending in Nairobi, Kenya. Emmanuel, Mr. Victor Gbeisay is raising the flag of Liberia all the way there in East Africa.
Yeah, Mr. Gbeisay, let me say good morning to you and thanks for joining us from that far, African country, Eastern African country.
Thank you.
Okay, so you spoke of the impact of that trip you are on to Nairobi, where you are encouraging the locals to ensure to protect the forests and also plant trees. Upon your return, what does FDA intend to do locally so that this message will really reach to the common people, the farmers, the community people, so that they all can work collaboratively with you? What do you intend to do as a long-term initiative to get them involved totally?
That's a brilliant one. So this year, as we crafted our budget at FDA level, community engagement is one of the key things we took into consideration that will be able to spread a message at a community level for community knowledge. Look, we are using something to have the community knowledge recorded on the forest. How they are sustaining up to this time that we're talking about it, and how we can continue with them so that the community will benefit tomorrow is what we are on now. So, what's happening at the Forestry Development Authority level is, look, am I right?
Yes, we are hearing you very clearly.
We are about to spray our people across the country. We started him on OKFM. We sending another team to the EFBC and the rest of the stations in Monrovia. Similarly, so we are about to do the jingles as we're speaking now. I'm working with a team of guys led by Saye who are doing the jingles to spread it across the country to see how we can be able to spread this knowledge to our people. When you think about what these people presented, I'm talking about Tanzania. Only beekeeping that we just overdo in our country. The country is being 1% of the GDP in Tanzania. I just spoke with the specialists in beekeeping here in Nairobi. He's here also. They have just taken a look. Beekeeping is not an ordinary thing. What they are involved into it, they invest a lot of money into it. So now when you're keeping the village, you have the East Nature Nimba Reserve. People who keep in bee around Nimba County, we take all of that, their boxes and this and that, and keep it there for government protection. And government give them incentive on that. Once they are harvesting, whatever comes from there, there's a portion that going to the government cover, and there's a portion that going to the community. And they are going to the extent that they are enter the Chinese market. They have been able to buy, just invited them on that. Another issue that another country presenter have interest is the issue of bamboo. The same cassava tree that we just cut down and do anything, we do the wine and this and that we move. It's a plantation that other countries are planting now, and China market is growing very loud for that. Billions of dollars are being invested into that. So the exchange of knowledge to see how we bring some of these specialists to talk to our people, how they can grow into different things. Things that we are doing here, we do the connection. I talked to the guy from the Tanzania, he must reach so that he will come to Liberia, and as we return, we'll be calling all of the people who are doing the beekeeping here. In Nimba, one of my community member who said right by me, and he said the beekeeping mindset can buy the only bee from him at the local level. How can we expand them so that they can enter the international market and all of that? Those things that we're exchanging knowledge for, and we are making an invitation, and those people that are coming, people who to the bamboo thing, and people who into this money thing, different things that the community can focus on and just stop the destruction of the forest and different things we connect to. So we are coming down with the community knowledge, spread the information, talk everywhere with the jingles and all of that so that we can be able to grab the attention of our people for the forestry development authority.
That's good. I think we can go ahead with the other issues.
Okay,
Here.
so you are raising concern over reported illegal activities at the East Nimba Nature Reserve. What are the activities exactly?
Really, this brings my thought. It has been from one point to another, and it's going bad for us. When you call international partners to come, the first thing they come to see is how are you protecting your forest. In fact, we have written the Ministry of Justice and we have communicated with the President. And the President has even sent us to the Vice President to sit and see how we can develop that. To harm our rangers. Because this is going bad. Before yesterday at the East Nimba Nature Reserve, the African renounced reserve that are well recognized. A group of guys jumped to a yellow machine and they pull into it to go extra scrap. Calling the superintendent, our guys on ground calling the superintendent is not aware. Who had allowed these people to enter into the reserve? We don't know. So the police went there, Lamy himself drove there. I want to say a very big thank you to him, to the Nimba police commander, thank you to him. He moved his men there to do the arrest of those guys, and they are there in Sunny Kule. I'm saying to send out to court. Let's go tell about the reason why people just go open road and just damage in the reserve. But really, let me tell you something. Some of these crowd that you see is good for business, or it's good for tourist purpose. And you have to keep some of those things there. And generation to come, you tell them this was the company that was operating here, and those are some of the things they were using. And around the world, some of the things people show to you, you pay a lot of money. And most of them, but we just take it to be something that we can damage the detriment of our life. So we are pleading with Liberians, we are pleading with Nigerians that we preserve this portion. The whole of Nimba is given to us to do anything. This small portion is saved us eat. Pray around Gbaylia. For tomorrow's business, why are we damaging it? So we have asked the police to take seize of that, and we are asking them to send out to court. We will go there to see how we can handle that, but we are very serious about it. If we grab anybody and they get no compromise, we will go to court. We are serious about it, and we are trying to arm our people in other countries, and they see in the nature, reserve or such. It's good and take it from there. But we are not going that level. We will try to make our community be aware of that. But in time to come, we will deploy our men with arms everywhere. Today, we get the area in Sapo. That was the only way to remove the illegal miners that were there. Sapo have different camps, Camp America, Camp Afghanistan, Camp Israel, and this and that. And at the time, FDA staff cannot reach Afghanistan. Camp Afghanistan, FDA staff reach there, you are killed instantly. And you sometimes you have two flies, you have beating and all kind of things happen to you. Today, we were able to move the airbell there, and up to now the airbell station at the Sapo. Do you want us to do the same in Nimba? So we are requesting our people to stop this. And we call on the country administrator to help us in the process that all of us will protect our place for our tomorrow's sake.
So you said all guys were using yellow machines, destroying the forest. Have you been able to identify where they came from? Who are they?
The case is established. Catherine is on ground. Our lawyer is moving there. But she just talked to me briefly on it, and I talked to the police commander. They are illegal.
And breaking it down. But anyway, we hope that.
How many of them were arrested?
So Emmanuel is asking how many of them were arrested. Okay. Okay. Okay, Victor. Thank you so much for speaking with us. We wish you all the best. When are you returning to Liberia? Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Victor Gbeisay, local call. Thank you so much for speaking with us this morning from all the way there, Nairobi, Kenya. And so we have 6 minutes to 9 o'clock. No much time in our favor. Welcome back, email. I don't know, we can refill messages. Yes, welcome. Let's take this quick break to be back. Welcome back. As we don't have much time in our favor, this text from Councillor Joseph Gbaylia Senior. He says, "Good morning, veteran Relay Gompa and brother Emmanuel S. Wole. I'm following you guys from Gbaylia community. Thank you so kindly for the update this morning from Councillor Joseph Gbaylia. Amos Yene, the general. He says, good morning, my two great sons of Nimba County. I'm grateful and more grace having you back on air this morning. I'm watching you from Gompa City. The Honorable Koto Kwagru, he says, good morning, brothers. Thank you for the hard work. Down SP, good morning, VOG. I'm carefully following you from the Reliable Farm. I'm a Mato. Good morning, Relay Emmanuel. I'm following you guys from City View Community. The Reverend John Bayoga, board chairman, he says, good morning, team. I'm following you from Freetown, Sierra Leone. He also says, how is our beloved Nimba and Ganta Gompa this morning? Have a blessed day. Thank you, Reverend. Victor Gbayisay, he says, I'm following you. I'm following here in Nairobi, Kenya. Thanks for the efforts. Thank you, too. Mr. Stephen Dan from Local Pharmacy, he says, good morning, Relay and Emmanuel. Thank God for you. One day you will be rewarded. Arosaro C. Jr. Okay. Thank you. Gongati Deba, our biggest contributor. Gay marriage. Also, your please intervene. James Zugwegwe Matare, they are indeed the true representation of Nimba elders. Their dress codes can relate. Belton Bailey Salah, who will grab and bring the new Zoe Prophetkey to you people. This is a perfect decision, my elders, but please enforce this to the letter. Please, sir, Belton Bailey Salah. Makalo Pangba, he says, I'm watching from Topman Street, the port city of Buchanan, Grand Bassa County. Thanks for the update, Relay and Emmanuel. Larry P. Flomo, good morning, big brother Relay and Emmanuel, and the peace-loving people of Nimba. My name is Larry P. Flomo Jr., son of Nimba, following you guys from Zredru, Grand Jida County. Reagan GV. Good morning, VOG family. Thank you guys for always providing accurate information to the public. I'm watching you guys from Kanwi, District 8, Nimba County. I'm following you guys from Gbaylia Town, Tua River District, Nimba, Viate Via. Do you know the person?
Bonwi.
Oh, Gbaylia, okay.
Gbaylia.
You know, I like Gbaylia, so yeah, man, I like that place. This person is Emmanuel G. Truco Jr. No, you see, see what the guy say. So Brian, but the question we're asking the chief and the other. Oh, this life. Y'all please advise him because his bad attitude is becoming worse and he needs to stop. Emmanuel Vewolo, okay. Ramfred Dolo says, good morning, Really Gompa, Emmanuel Wole. I'm following you guys from City, that's a child-friendly community. Thank you so kindly for the update. M. Takot James Biamon II. I'm closely following you from Petrol Trade Gas Station, Ganta. Talakwe Johnson is the administrator of the Zayglay Comprehensive Health Center. He says, good morning, Voice of Gompa. He says, good morning, Radio Voice of the Voiceless, Relay Gwambe and colleagues. We say thank you, people, for giving us update on happening in Nimba and her surrounding counties. Your pay is in God's hands. Thank you, sir. Yes, so because of time, I think we can stop here so far. But the messages are so many. Let me say good morning to you, Marco Miampe Gono, the superintendent of Nimba. It's now your time to make your contributions. You listen to the stories we paraded. The chiefs and elders of Nimba County are inviting Prophetkey right after his appearance before the Supreme Court of Liberia. What have you to say about that? You also listen to Dr. Peter Wiato, the proprietor of the Zayglay Medical Center, pleading with the government of Liberia for a support to that health facility in Gbaylia District number 5. You also listen to Zoe Gbeisay from Nairobi, Kenya, who is representing the government of Liberia through the Forestry Development Authority on Climate Change Conference. What are your thoughts? 086 537747 0770562672 0775159333. Our first caller is here. Good morning. We are doing great. Welcome to the show. Ministry of Transport, MOT, welcome.
Thank you very much, really. And for saying, I want to extend my appreciation to the chief elders for the county.
Okay.
Yeah, I said yesterday regarding the issue of this false prophecy. And that alone, that passion alone that will be taken by the chief elder, I think will be very appreciated. And we highly appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Morris O. Toure. 086 537747 0770562672. This person, morning. Henry Kwegbe Kalo Wongen from Ghana Bindi. But I won't get you an LM number 4. Yeah. Okay. No, I think it was settled. James Tolon's father came, the old man Tolon from Senegal. He came and everything was settled.
But you know the problem with most of the
Thank
problem
you.
with most of you who follow information, you can remember.
You follow the thing to the letter. So
you follow information today, tomorrow you forget.
Yes. And then okay. Yeah, but the old people said this is just this beginning. Bondo. You know you can take the other call. 0770562672.
Good morning. Your name and where have you called from?
Okay, my name is Chiefdom, and I'm calling from Liberia. Let me say thanks to all of you.
The Rescue Intellectual Brigade General.
All of your stories paraded this morning. But interestingly, I'm hello to the doing for you.
Welcome. Okay. Justin Opa Yezien. Okay. Okay. So, okay. Azunda, thank you very much. Name my people, brother, now. Joseph Tamba. Welcome, my friend. Okay. Thank you. Morning. The elder Mafitoa. The music? Okay. Synchron. No, but that particular issue you are raising is being investigated by the Ministry of Education. The ministry issue a release. Yeah. Offensive, yes. Thank you so much, the elder Matthew Toa. Jerry Chinese Man Kangbe. Are you still the youth chair of Peace Community? Youth chair? But you're no more youth. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Go to the point. Wow.
be there in the media insulting leaders, winning in public there. We were not going to sit there and bow down to that. So we are still, I wish I talked to the Chief Justice yesterday. I said to her, we're not going to take this thing like the Chief Justice. We take the thing like a Nimba team. What people will say, let it go. If there is no action taken against Prophetkey, we ourselves, young people, we're going to take Prophetkey out against Prophetkey. Prophetkey is not a problem. He is not a problem. Traditional people. When we are just following the tradition, in our elders, before some other things that happening, they're not actually coming out. But we think that is the time we all need to stay and take action against Prophetkey. And we are serious about it. We're not going to take it like that with him. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jerry Chinese Bokambe. We will have to go. Eddie Murphy, you were calling. I think we can make you our last caller because of time.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Political dividend.
It's not in heaven.
Okay.
Thank you. Morning, Eddie Murphy, be our last caller. Okay, Eddie. Thank you so much for being our last caller on today's edition of the program, Zayglay Gompa. Even we have to go.
It's been a wonderful show this morning, and we want to say thanks to all of our callers, our social media followers, and those of you who also sent in your comments. We appreciate all of you for that. And I think the issue with Prophetkey is very key. That's something that everyone needs to give attention to, because one of the problems we have in this country is everybody wants Liberia to change, but they don't want to take the action that will change Liberia. So when something happens, you see other people be coming in defense and all sitting. Like I said earlier, change must start with somebody, and change must start with something. Not because something happened yesterday and no action was taken, meaning it should be a way of life. So the devil can repent and become a Christian. So as soon as the person repented and became Christian, then the change process starts from right there. So yesterday it happened, nothing was done. Today it's happening and something is about to be done. It means repentance has taken place. So we all need to rally around it to support it, especially when it's morally accepted in our society. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Join us tomorrow morning. By the grace of God, we will be here with Friday's edition of the program, Zayglay Gompa. Thanks to our sponsors, our contributors, our value listeners, our viewers online. We say thank you. Have a great day. My name is Zayglay Town, and I was here with Emmanuel Wole. Bye-bye.